was 6 years ago that I got the diagnosis of having ovarian cancer. And that was really scary because it was not what I was looking at. I first thought I had just mono, beginning of the school year, tiredness. It's just luck that it was a Jewish holiday, so the doctor's offices were closed, so it forced me into the hospital. And that's where, everything changed. One of the parents here actually was my nurse down in the ER, and everything was normal up to that point. They were letting me get up and down, and then all of a sudden she came in and said, "I can't let you out of bed." And it all started off as, your hemoglobin's just low. And then it became, it's really low. And they're like, "We don't know how you're walking around," which to me was scary because I didn't understand what they meant. The very next day when I woke up, because they started me on blood, and that kind of knocked me out for a while. And then it became, "We have to talk to you." And they were like, "We found a huge mass," which was just a shock. I don't even know how else to describe it. And it became, it's not good. This isn't something we were expecting to tell you. So that's my best way of describing it, because it was up until that point just low hemoglobin, and then it was cancer. I didn't really know much about ovarian, and it just always seemed like a death sentence. And I wasn't sure, and I was like, that's not going to happen. And that's how I think I got through. I just kept saying to myself, I'm not going to let that happen, because that's not who I am. And that's how I fought. I had to stop working in September through December. I had to have the recovery time. But I was allowed to work during chemo, which being here helped, because it kept my mind off of everything. And I had the kids. They didn't care. They didn't care when I had to come in the day with no hair. It was just like, okay. But here helped. They made me have fun. I got to forget for a whole day that there was something wrong. But having the music, being able to sing, do fun things, even have the Christmas concert and still be there, that was what made it all, me wanting to keep going. But, I got done going through chemo, and then my nephew got diagnosed, and then we got through him. We had to help them get through it, and he's good. And then it was like my dad got hit. So I don't know how my mom did everything she did. She's a rock. I don't know how, but she is my person. I always try to tell them, it's all about attitude. If you feel negative, that's going to make you not work harder. That you have to laugh, because otherwise you'll just sit and cry all the time. I mean, I had my moments, but it was just trying. I always say that, try to stay positive, because you can beat it. You just have to know you can. I mean, sometimes it doesn't happen, but for the most part, all in attitude. And I say to them, just support the person who's suffering. Listen, take the time to just give them a hug. You're not going to hurt them. That's all.